I made it out alright. I got some pace, got some misfortune. God sure and gave me my portion. Yeah, say I made it all alright. Say I made it all alright. The God that brought me out is still making a way.
Yeah, so beautiful day, guys. Bring to you another tutorial. Song for today is I Made It Out by the legend John P Kee featuring Zacardi Cortez. So song's in the key of G and moves up to the key of A flat. Now I like this particular one because it's, you know, old school, really danceable, has a funk vibe, you know, and it's quite pretty simple stuff. It emphasizes a lot on minor chords progressions. I believe we'll take that some other time, but for the focus of today, so we are in the key of G now. So as usual, our major scale, we have our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, our 5, our 6, our 7, and then our 1. So when we move up to the key of A flat, we have our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, our 5, our 6, our 7, and then our 1. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly play through the intro and then we break it down from there. So it goes like, so basically that was the intro. And piece of advice, I'd like you guys to learn on how you're chopping, you know, chopping to get a groove. Actually, it feels like you're playing drums on the keyboard. So basically you're chopping the chords, you get it? Because this is more like a danceable song, danceable groove, so it requires chopping. So we'll get there. So basically, let me break down the intro what I did. So on the right first, I did a B flat, I did a F, an F, B flat, and a D. So I hit it off twice. And I did a C major, which is a G, C, and E. And I'm doing a D minor chord here, which is an A, a D, and an F. But I'm flipping from the C to the D to emphasize more on the D. Okay, so first of all, I slide up here from here. And I play a regular D, E, and G. So it's a punch. Okay, and I repeat the same thing. So this time around, I do this. So I play a C, and then I repeat it, But on the second one, I flip down from the D flat to the C. Okay, then I repeat the whole thing again. And then I do this. So quickly, that's a D, C, B, and then a B flat to the A. Okay. So from there, I do this. This is a regular G6 chord, which is G, A, and E, and then a G flat 6th chord, which is a G flat, B flat, and an E flat, and the regular F6th chord, which is F, A, and D. Okay, and then we start the whole song. So song starts off with a G7 chord, which is F on the right, B, and D, and on the left is a G and a regular D. So okay, so this is where your chopping comes in, but basically let me break down the whole progression. So this is a D minor, which is A, D, and F, and then it goes to a C major, which is a G, C, and an E, and then a B flat major, which is an F, and a B flat, and a D. And mind you, all of this is with the right hand, and then this, an A minor chord, which is E, A, and C, and then back to our G minor, G7, sorry, but this time we are flipping from the A to the B flat to the B. Yeah. So together it sounds like. Okay, so now slowly practice this and build a groove on this. So you might have to play with this around a little while to get a hang of it. So you'd like to not stay too long, not too short on the chord. You might try to be percussive, a bit percussive as much as possible as you can. So, and on the right, basically the right is holding off on a G and a D. Okay, so okay, so the trick is the timings of this. It's two variations. So the first one sounds like yeah. So the second one has a sharper end than the first. So second one, take note. So and the first is straight and the second one is quite sharp. Okay, so and then it goes to the second part, which says you delivered me, you didn't leave me, sorry, which is this. Okay, so quickly, basically that's like the whole song. The whole song, even after it modulates, it does the same progression, chord progression, same movements. So there's an A minor over the C, G, and a B flat. So we have our A minor here, which is an E, A, and C, and I'm flipping all the way from the G up to the A flat to the A. Okay, so and then after that I come down to a G minor chord, still over the C, G, and B flat. So that's a D, G, and B flat. Then from there we go to our regular 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I think before that I did something like so quickly. That was, I did a whole step of G flat. I did a G flat major, which is D flat, G flat, and B flat, to a G major, which is D, G, and B. So I did this over a tritone. So I had E flat and A on my left, and then so on this chord is, on my left is A and G, and on my right is C, E, and G. And then here I do a G suspended 2 over the 3, which is A and G. And here I have A, D, and G. And then here a C major added 2. So on my left is C and G, and on my right is C, D, E, and G. And I do this. Okay. On the 5. So on the 5 I have D, A, and C, and on my right is E, G, A, and D. So it's a punch. Okay, and then we end the whole thing. So quickly, that was on my right. I have an F. I have a new friend here, F, A, B, and an E. Okay, and on the left is a G and a D. So we do this as a punch. So I have B flat and E, and then B and an F. So, and then we start the whole chorus again. Sorry, the whole verse again. So we go here. So we come to our old friend. And then our old friend again. So this is the point where we modulate. So we modulate here. So